Okay, so let me show you how to have the Google Slides with the pictures and the links for the kids to go to the student portal. But first I want to show you something real quickly. The way that I have it in my Canvas course page is I actually made a button for the kids only, and they love it because it says students only, so they feel very special with that. So here is what my page looks like. I call it a reference page because this is where the kids know to go, where all the links for important things are. Now, as you guys can see, this looks different than what I posted yesterday, and that's because someone who I shared the file with did not make a copy before starting to delete and insert some stuff. So as you can see, Google is magic, because whatever happens on your Google Drive or slide or document that you're doing, it goes straight back to your Canvas page. So this is what happens. So I'm going to actually go back to my reference slide to fix it, and at the same time show you how to link all of these different things, okay? To begin with, I'm going to go back to my slide. Here it is. I already deleted something that was here. It was like a window that they had posted. So I'm going to actually make sure that here I insert my Bitmoji. Now, if you have the extension already, you can just click it. So it's pretty easy. And for that Bitmoji that I use, just so you know, it's called the pose. So when you put a pose, the different Bitmojis posting come out. So I already have it here, so I just click it, and then I right click, and I'm going to copy, and I'm going to actually go ahead and paste, drag it from the corner to make it a little bit smaller, and just put it here. Now, if you notice, on my original slide, I actually had my Epic code right here. So the way to do that, obviously, is you can just insert like a little shape. You know how they have the little call outs? That's what I had done originally. And so when you do that, it's just like this. And so then you just have to make sure to go in there and then make it transparent so it, it doesn't look, like a big little block right there. I already copied the code, so I'm going to paste my code in here. Oops, I forgot I copied my Bitmoji. So let's go back to Epic, copy my code, go back to here, and I'm going to copy now and paste it there. So now my code is there. And just for time purposes, I'm just going to move my Bitmoji a little bit over for now, and then just move my little call out box here. Now, the reason why I have my little call out box is simply because that way the kids who maybe did not write down what our Epic login information is, in case they don't have it, they can have it here handy. Now, you can do this any way you want to. I'm just going to leave it here for now. I'll fix it a little bit more later just because of the video. So, okay. Now, the question that a lot of you were asking me is, how did I link these buttons? Well, let me show you. To begin with, you have to make sure that you go to the portal. So when you go to the portal, so I'm going to go to lbschools.net. You go to your portal. Now, the way that I do this is I did a screenshot of all of the different apps that I wanted. So you saw that I had McGraw-Hill, I had a Zoom button, I had Gigi. So the way that you do that, obviously, is you look for whatever it is that you want to make a screenshot, and you do it. So in my computer, I have a MacBook Air. I have to do the command, I think it's up and the number 3, and it does a screenshot. So then obviously you click on the picture that you just take, and you just have to crop this to any way you want to. So for example, let's say I want to crop this image because I want the kids to have access. I don't know, let's just say it's McGraw-Hill again. Okay, I know that I already have it on that slide, but I'm showing you exactly what I did to be able to put all those buttons or links on my slide. So just like this. So you just obviously fix this as best as you can for what you want. Then you press done. Again, computers are different. I'm using a MacBook Air. So then when you're done with that and you go back to your slide, you would just have to insert now the image, and you would have to remember obviously how you saved it. So I know right now I just took it, and so it went straight to my desktop, and as you can see, it's right there and it's the time. So when you click it, there it is. You press open and it's going to appear really, really big. So all you just have to do is minimize this to the size that you want. Now, I'll tell you what I did. I ended up kind of looking at the size that one of them was, you know, like when you kind of look at the formatting, like if you want to see what it looks like, the size, if you go to size and rotation, you can see that this one is 0.89 by 0.88. So if you wanted them all to be that size, that's exactly what you would do here. See how this says 86 and 88? So you just kind of look at this so that they all try to be similar. So 0.89 by 0.89. So just type it in. Okay. So that is one of the things that I did. So I'm going to close this. Now here comes the next part that I was talking about, going incognito. So again, in the MacBook, it's going incognito, and for other computers, like if you're using something like a ThinkPad, Lenovo, something that runs in Microsoft, you can just go to, you open the window, and see on the Mac, it has the 3 little dots right here. So for me, I just click on that and it says new incognito window. But for the other computers, it actually says in private. I think it's like a private mode that you go into. Regardless of what it says, it's just something that's going to turn your screen into like a dark mode. So watch what happens. So it goes into incognito and it looks like this. Kind of like when you go on private mode on your iPhones or iPads. So now here, now that's incognito, I can go back to the district website and actually click on the portal. Because what happens before is, as a teacher, we wouldn't even be able to make it this far because it blocks us because we're not a student. And so here is what I did. This is what I copied right here, the web address. I just highlighted it, right-clicked, and I copied it, and I closed the window. I went back to my slide. So let's say I wanted them to go to the portal for McGraw-Hill. You click it, you insert the link. I'm going to paste the link there, and I'm going to apply. So now, as you can see, there's the link. And now, look, when I try to go, it's not going to let me because I am in my teacher account, and we can't even have any kind of access to the student portal, as you can see. So that is how you link the images. So again, you take a picture of what you want. You'll notice that my slide has this digital citizenship and a calming space. These are 2 things that I have bought from TPT that I've used in the past and I really like. So I have that there. And then anything else that we want to, you know, in the future add, you just make a picture of it. Like if you want to make a new picture of the new Gigi that came out, we can do that. Make a new picture of the new Gigi, and then that way you can link it. So again, all of these take them straight to the portal where they can log in. And I did this, and the kids have been able to log in. They've gone to Zoom through here. They go to McGraw-Hill, they go to Gigi, they go to Core 5, and they also go to Epic. So in the future, anything else that I want them to go, like if I want them to go to Khan Academy, I can do that too. Because again, I keep referring to this as the student reference. And I think this is really easy for like our little ones, because that way this page is just in Canvas and it takes them where they have to go. Just because not a lot of them know how to navigate, how to get, you know, to their portal. I mean, some of them can, but I think this will work a little bit better. All right, so I hope that helps. If you have any more questions, don't forget, if I shared this slide with you, please don't forget to please go to File and make a copy before you make any changes to this. All right, guys, have a great Saturday.